Hi everyone. So this is a quick video from to help a client out who has a special request, and I thought it'd help other people out there as well. So we'll go over it shortly, but I'd like to apologize. I just got back from the gym, and it's the only time I have to do this video for this client. So we'll go for it. So what is the request from the client? They're looking for a home between 8 to 900,000. Their concern is that in that price range, they've heard that there's always been multiple offers for the buyers that have tried to buy within that range. So how can they navigate buying a home in Victoria given those constraints? If they are even a constraint, let's review that. And they like to look specifically in the area of Brentwood Bay and Sydney and Central Saanich if possible. So without further ado, let's get going. So I've got my screen here. This is the back end where realtors can access MLS. And so what I'm going to do is, and when we go to this back end, we can sign you up to receive all these listings as well. So if you're a buyer who's looking for, okay, so I'm going to look up for current homes, single family. I like them to be freehold. So this is important, what type of title the home is in. There's freehold, there's fractional ownership, there's freehold strata, there's hotel strata, there's leasehold. Freehold and freehold strata means you own the title free and clear. There's no conditions, like you don't have to pay them back, or there's part ownership involved on the title. Means you hold it free and clear. So those are the ones I usually recommend buyers to get, because to sell it, generally it's easier. And the value retains better on these types of homes with these titles. Okay, so we're going to go for freehold. So they're looking for a current home, single family, freehold, and they're specifically looking in, let's say, all right, so we're saying Central Saanich, Sydney, those areas are all close to each other. Central Saanich, Sydney, let's say, let's say those areas, and Saanich East, and let's say Saanich West, because those are a nice small family neighborhoods. It's close to town. I like Langford too for small families. It is really coming up and coming as a community for families, and because there's so much activities that are happening there. And of course, now with COVID, things have slowed down. But okay, and what's the price range that we're looking at? Now, the number one thing I recommend before we even start the home search, your home search in Victoria, is have you spoken to the bank? What are you pre-approved for? Because you and I can have an idea and can crunch numbers, but when it comes to getting approved, if we do put an offer in, it's ultimately the bank's decision on whether they're going to help you remove conditions on that offer or not. So I say, let's make sure everything's in check all our, check everything. And first go to the bank and say, hey, how much am I approved for? And if I do want to go above that budget, what rental income do I need to have from a suite, for example, if I do want a suite in the home? Okay, so let's look at homes 800 and 900. Now, if you want a suite in the home, generally what I do is say there should be 2 kitchens in there. If you don't need to have, let's just put 2 kitchens, just to say that would be a bonus. You can see 1 kitchen, 2 kitchen, with suite, without suite. And if you're a family, you want at least 3 bedrooms and you want at least 2 bathrooms, and probably 3 bathrooms because 1 would be going to the suite. 3 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms plus, and in that price range, what do we have? So right now we have 6 listings that are pulling up for Victoria. So let's pull these 6 listings and see what they're all about. Okay. So again, I'm going to go through this because when I send you those auto emails, you're going to get this view. And you're probably going to wonder, what does this all mean? Okay, so what this is the MLS number, the ID. It's currently listed. It's single family detached. This is the address. What area is it in? It's SE, so Saanich East, Lambrick Park. This price range, 5 bedroom, 5 bathrooms. this many square feet. When was it built? How big is the property? When was it listed? DOM, this is important. How many days has it been on the market? So these ones here are recently listed. This one's been sitting on the market for a while, okay? Let's see if there's been any price drops. I'm gonna go click on it. It was listed originally at $850. Oh, and they took the price up. That's interesting. That's very interesting. You know, we don't usually see the listing price being increased after it's being listed, especially now during COVID times, but there must be a reason why they've done that. And okay, so these are the days on market. It looks like the homes are moving quickly in Victoria. So the statistics for June 2020 were quite strong for home sales. In fact, the average home price has come up. Now that's statistically what's happened is more luxury homes have been selling. That's why it's just driven the average home price up, but that could change this month. Interest rates are really low and good right now. I mean, I just financed a property for myself and I got 1.74% variable on it, which is fantastic. So rates are low, prices, it's a buyer's market for condos and townhouses. Now homes, it's still competitive here in Victoria right now, we're finding. But anyways, back to this. So this is what we're finding right now. So really, I'm not seeing anything in Central, Saanich, and Brentwood Bay. Now let me go back to here and take these off. Go to Central Saanich, go to Sydney, go to North Saanich, and see, wow. Let's see if I increase this a little bit, if there's anything else that'll pop up. There's one that shows up. Let's say it doesn't need to have, it can have one or more kitchens. Oh, 7 are showing up. Okay, so there's quite a few homes that don't have a suite. Now let's look at these ones. Brentwood Bay, 849. It's an older home. It's in 1987, but the land is big and it's been on the market for 12 days. Now, oh, it's a rancher type of home. Okay. Oh, it's cute. It's blue. It's well kept. Definitely, you know, if you are one who you just enjoy staying in the home the way it is and you like that look, go for it. But for some, this may be a home that would need a reno. And it's got a nice garden here. Okay, so we're looking at this one right here. And the lot is huge. That for me is really important because value is important in the land. That's where value tends to stay strong. Okay, it's assessed here at 7,777. Now, assessed value is what tax assessed value is. This isn't a good reflection of the market value. We would do research on most recent sales to conclude between the assessed value and how many days it's been on the market, what it's valued at. There's many factors in valuing a property. Okay, so let's go through this here. And built in 1997, this many square foot, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, rancher's type of home. It tells you here, you could probably, I could send you a floor plan, more information. Please contact me for that if you do need it on any of these listings. And this one's a beautiful area, Seabrook area, I really like. So for $950, you can go up to the higher range. This is a stunning. Oh, wow. It looks renovated, beautiful. Does not have a suite, this many square feet, 3 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, and it's been on the market for 18 days. So definitely hopefully some negotiating room there. Some don't budge. They're like, it is worth what it is. It all depends on the seller, how you push forward. But I always say, if I'm working for the buyer, I collect the facts, I give you the facts, you make the decision and see what is best for you and what works best for you. You're the judge at the end of the day. All I do is provide you with the tools and resources and information for you to make the best decision. So, okay, so let's go back to this home here. So Sydney is quite close to Brentwood Bay. So if you're looking to buy in Brentwood Bay, I do like to look to Sydney as well. And it's a community. I like the community there. It's got that whole harbor area, Sydney by the sea. Okay, this is This is cute looking home, very different. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Presents very well. So built in 2050, so more recent build. What I'm going to do is to help out, and I've done another video on this, is I like to go to Google and Google Maps, okay? And I like to look up all these places. Now, through the system where I email you through, there is a map here, but it doesn't show you a lot of the amenities. So or what's close, the parks, the transit system. So, and maybe this does pull, oh, this does pull from Google Maps, so it should show it here, but this shows where the home is, how close it is to this, to the water. And this is the harbor area that I love. Oh, so it's very close to the community here and to infrastructure, which is key. So it's close to the airport, it's close to the ferries. And this Lochside Drive is a beautiful, one of the longest roads in Victoria. Stunning, stunning drive to go along by the water. I like Sydney as well. So if you're going to look in Brentwood Bay, I always recommend looking in Sydney as well. All right, so let's go to, sorry, okay, my cursor. Okay, so Google Maps here. Let's go to Victoria and let's zoom out a bit. Let's see how we can zoom out. Where are my tools here? All right, there they are. Okay, let's pull up the tools. Okay, so back to here. So let me know if you'd like. I sign you up for the email listing so you can see the search criteria. Send me your search criteria and you'll get the listings for that live from MLS. As soon as it hits the market, you'll be informed, and then you can review it. And the key things again to review are the days on market, when was it listed, how big is the lot, what was it assessed for? I know it doesn't mean much, the assessed value, but I always like to look at that to get an idea. So on this one, let's say, so this was assessed at $491 and it's listed for $800. So what has happened is this was a lot. So someone bought the lot for around that price and developed it for that. So again, this is another example where the assessed value does not reflect the true value. So it's a good idea to just take that with a grain of salt, the assessed value. Okay, a smaller lot, but you're getting a brand new home, brand new in North Saanich. I do like North Saanich. It is further out, but again, right, you're getting a newer product. Eaglehurst Homes. So this is another option as well. Where in North Saanich was that one there? 840 here, this one. The one built in 2020, 809. Let's go see where that is. It's pulling the information up here. Okay, so close to, again, Lochside Drive there. Beautiful. And close to the airport. So it's another great neighborhood. You know, so let's go see this. I'm just, my Google Maps are acting really slow right now. This one's acting really slow too. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, okay, so we'll go back to the one from our system here. Oh, this one's, looks like this one's working now. Okay, so let's zoom in if we can. This is downtown Victoria. This is Langford. So there's two main highways, as you can see. There's this one that goes up to the ferries, and there's this one that goes up to the island. These are two key highways. All right, so obviously as you move, this side land is limited for growth, so the value retains better this side of the highway. As you can see, this side, there is unlimited growth. So obviously closer to town, these suburbs retain higher value. But as you move out, prices do fall. And also, for some who are looking to buy and they're foreign buyer, well, from other provinces, the vacancy tax, if you want to just have a summer vacation home, there's a tax for leaving your property just vacant and not having renters in it. That applies to anything in the CRD, so which is within this area here. Anything further out, Shawnigan Lake onwards, the vacancy tax, again, check with your lawyer, but from my understanding does not apply to it. So if you do want to get a vacation home and you're from another province in Canada, sorry, earlier, did I say in BC? Sorry, it's late at night, guys. It's actually, what time is it? It's 12:30. But it's the only time I got to do these things. But anyways, if you're from another province, and you want a vacation home, further up the highway, you don't have to pay this vacancy tax. If it's within the town, anywhere here, and you want to have this as a vacation home, you can't. You have to rent it for at least 6 months of the year. But anyways, but this situation that I'm talking about is for a home buyer who wants to buy to live in with their family. And these areas retain well, they're beautiful, they're country, they've got trails, especially up here. The further you move up, the further more country it gets and more nature you see. But that particular neighborhood that we were just looking at is close to the airport, and it's about a 45-minute drive to downtown. And this generally does not, I've never seen traffic on this highway. Occasionally you'll have the ferries offloading and all the cars driving back, but it moves quick. It's not traffic. I wouldn't call that traffic. But on the other highway, you do experience some traffic. But the good news is the other side of that goes up, the other highway that goes up Island. The good news about that highway is they have expanded it, and it has helped traffic significantly. But again, as you can build unlimited and there's just that one highway, there can be bottlenecks, or if there is an accident, there can be constraints that happen along there. Okay, so this is, where is the airport? So you're moving along, and yeah, North Saanich is here, airport is here. This area I just love. Brentwood Bay is here, as you can see there. Really nice neighborhoods, can't go wrong. Value retains well in these areas, and it's got a nice country feel to it and a nice community, very friendly. And there are grocery stores. There are, what I like, because I have a young family, is that I can take my kids to Bushra Gardens. I get the 1-year pass, and we just go there with the kids, which is really nice. And in the summer, when they have like outdoor music festivals and you have that 1-year pass, it's close by. It's like literally, for those who live in North Saanich, Central Saanich, Brentwood Bay, it's literally, I would say, 10-minute drive. And you just go there, have your dinner, listen to live music, which is really nice. And a really, really nice trails. One of my favorite one is Mackenzie Bight, where you just go on this nice climb and then you just see this beautiful ocean. And I like the Sydney Harbor. I go for walks there with the kids, and I just sit there by the harbor and the kids play with the water. So good choices. I do like this area a lot. And for that price range, again, let's go back to single line display. It looks like, there's an opportunity to buy here. You just have to come by and check it out and make sure you're pre-approved for financing. I have a wonderful lady I work with at Royal Bank. She does, anyone who needs help, I would say go to her. She's always gotten me the best rates and the best service. So I highly recommend her. But without further ado, guys, it is getting late, and I will say goodnight. And hopefully this video was helpful. Have a great night and a great day, or whenever you watch this video. Take care, guys. Bye now.